Alright. I haven't made anything Transformers related in a second. That's going to change in just a second. But you know what? I thought this would be just kind of a quick and easy thing to do. We're going to talk about Transformers Legacy since it's pretty much over. Yeah, it's basically over. They're not making... Wave 5 is not out yet, but Wave 5 does not count. It's just a bunch of package refreshes. Good package refreshes. But that's pretty much it. So far, I think it's been pretty good, and I'm glad that the next trilogy seems to be Legacy 2.0, even though Legacy Evolution is just Legacy 2. Ah, there's the difference. Legacy 2 and Legacy 2.0. God damn it. It's been it's been a while since I've done one of these streams though. One of these streams. Just let me just go ahead and... All right, here we go. What is the two? Okay, anyways. I hear they're making a new long rack. That's very interesting. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell? Where did the, Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's talk about Legacy. Yeah. So, this is... Oh, let me get the microphone situated correctly. There we go. Okay, so this is basically... Oh, right, I have to use the keyboard. I don't know where the scroller went. This is SSSAB. It's the exact same rankings that I give to the stuff, just no plus or minus. And that'd be a little bit too much. We're not doing that. So, I guess first let's start off with the figures I didn't get, so we'll rank just the ones we... Okay, first off, I'm not ranking the exclusives, like all of these. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the ones by the waves, okay? That's what we're doing. So no Cosmos, even though he's going to be a part of Wave 5. But thank you for that. Thank you for that. No, whatever this is, Toxitron. We're not doing Toxitron. We're just doing the baseline stuff. I have don't have and can't get. Don't have is stuff that I won't touch. Can't get was stuff that I wanted but still don't have because they're expensive. It should be kind of hard in order for that to happen, but you know, whatever. So first, I didn't get Elita 1. Don't want Elita 1. I don't care. I don't care. None of the molds that this last had I was interested in. I don't like this mold. Knockout, is that his name? I hate the Jazz mold because I have terrible experience with the clear plastic. He still has it. It doesn't look like the character. And I'm going to be honest, don't really like the character either. So I never got him. I don't have this one. Why would I? I didn't get him. I think that's all I didn't get. It's like, I don't even know who this is. I only got him. I'll talk about him in a second. I really should. I want to put him up here, but I did actually get him, and I feel incredibly embarrassed about it. Ugh. Okay. So... Yeah. No, we're not counting that. Next, I got all of Wave 1 of... Oh, wait, no, this is the... I do kind of want to rank them, but we won't do that. Okay, so I got all of Wave 1 for Legacy Evolution. Somehow. I don't have this one. I don't have him. Don't have him. I can't get him either. I want these two figures. Couldn't find them. Don't have Crosscut. Boring ass figure. I like Skids, but I'm not getting that one. Although he has some cool wheel colors, but that's pretty much it. Don't have Metal Hawk. Don't care about Metal Hawk. Boring ass character. Don't have Skyquake. Is that his name? I got Dreadwing. I don't want to get that one. Nope. I don't like that mold. That'll be a very hard mold to rank. I don't have her because it's just, well, I don't like the Junkions. I don't like that mold. Don't have DevCon. Apparently he's expensive. I wouldn't know. I didn't get him. It's like it's just Black Voyager that I already have. I didn't feel that. If I don't have the Black Primal, I'm not gonna get Black Kimba. I'm not gonna get Scar Prime. Nemesis Leo, is that his name? Very strange name. Don't have her. They could package refresh her all they want. Still not getting her. Don't have Shadow Striker. I was planning on it, but actually I was so disappointed with the Wave 4 stuff I did get. I didn't even bother getting the characters that I was slightly interested in. I would be interested in her if her face didn't look so fucked up. I'm kind of glad I didn't get her. I hate that fucking mold. We'll talk about that in a second, though. I don't have Detritus. I'll just get the Hound. I still don't have the Hound. I did Trash Master will probably be Heatwave, which they're doing next year. I didn't get him. I was somewhat interested, but I'm like, fuck this. Fuck Legacy Evolution. I'm done. I didn't get Nemesis. I don't have any of the Titan classes. I might get Tidal Wave, but I didn't get Tidal Wave yet. And then Legacy United was very, very clean, and then they made Chromia. I heard it's like really, really good. People say it works better than animated Prowl. I refuse. I refuse to believe that. This was an incredible first two waves, and then we got wave 3. Sadly, I have most of these. I didn't get Vector Prime, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I heard he wasn't very good. I don't have him. He looks ugly. He looks terrible. I don't have him. I just don't care. I don't care. Core class is over. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't have him. Don't have Quake. I could get Quake. I might get Quake. He looks interesting. His transformation looks kind of cool. This looks like shit. I don't know how anyone could be interested in this. I don't get it. I have Missing Link, so I'm not going to get him. If I find him in stores, cool. I might get him for a discount. Otherwise, I don't need him. I'm good. I'm good. I do have Motor Master. He's excellent. We got this. Why did we need 2 Metal Hawks? It's the same toy. Hasbro got lazy. They're lazy. For some reason, that's like a take that gets people pissed off. Like, fuck off. I don't have him yet. Oh, wait, they do have Wave 5. Oh. Okay, they do have Wave 5. I didn't get him. I don't think I want him. It's the same toy, but really ugly colors. And I don't have Tidal Wave. I might get Tidal Wave for Christmas. And as for these, I might get the Wheeljack. That's the only Wave 5 figure I'm thinking about. You know what? I'll rank him, because guess what? It's Siege Sideswipe. It's the same toy. So, yeah, I'll rank him. Oh, I'm not getting this guy. Absolutely fucking not. No, absolutely gross. That's like the biggest skip ever. Oh yeah, it's like it's just some Blitzwing repaint of some dumbass character nobody cares about. We're not doing him. Sorry if it sounds like I'm in a bad mood. I'm talking about the stuff that I'm not interested in. I don't have him yet. Again, he's just $200. That's a lot. I'm sure I might love him, but I haven't heard anything about this figure. Okay, so those are the figures I can't get, and those are the figures that I don't want. All right. So now that that's out of the way, let's actually rank Transformers Legacy. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with core classes. Iguanus. I remember, I really wanted to rank Wave 1. I'm just going to do it here. This was a really good figure. I love how they just cut the stupid-ass robot mode, and they just have these weird shells that have very defined robot modes because they're shells, and then they transform into a weird abstract alt mode. It's like a perfect fit for each other. Iguanus is great. He's wonderful. He's an A tier, easily. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to argue against that. Skywarp, I'm going to put him in B. A lot of people don't like this because of the weapon. I wish he just came with the null rays. I wish he did. If he did, then the combining weapons were cool. They were a bonus. I don't get why everyone got mad at like the bonus weapons. They're bonuses. Do you not have drawers? That shit was cool. I still don't really care for him. He doesn't paint chip like the Starscream does, so that he has that going for him. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this mold. I think Megatron, hot take. I think the Megatron is a little better. I don't like the long legs, but it's still good for what it is. It's still great. Okay, next we got Skids. This is a great evolution to Skids. They made Skids look cool. It's kind of like how in Kingdom made Huffer look cool. It's not the most accurate Huffer, but it makes Huffer look cool. Skids is kind of the same. He's got cool weapons. Again, he's got like a cool gun axe. Oh, I don't like this weapon. Just put it in a bin. You'll probably have a figure that it'll mesh well with. Okay? You know? Transformation's pretty fun. Alt mode's good. I think it's an A. I think it's an A tier as well. Yeah, right there. Right there. Skids is good. He was a good introduction to Legacy. Oh, okay, this is going to be a bit of a controversial take. I don't really care for this figure. Not bad or anything, but I think it's just kind of boring. B. Drag Strip was one of my favorite Stunticons, but this figure just looks kind of bland. It's got a fun transformation. Its alt mode's kind of slick, but I don't know. Don't care too much for it. Not too much. Kickback. Kickback is pretty much the perfect Kickback, but it's very simple because Kickback is such an easy character to get right. Then again, the Insecticons are all like that, but they're not all that great. So I'll put him in A right there. I think he's a great figure. He's just very simple, but like he does exactly what he's supposed to. He's like Scorponok, Beast Wars Scorponok. It's good, really good, but the original figure was so good. All you have to do is just make 1 or 2 changes. I don't really get the hate for this mold. I think it's great. I think it's really good. I think it's like a fun figure to pair alongside G1 RC. Great robot mode, fun as hell transformation, slick bike mode. I think getting the sides to tab into place is a little annoying, but that's pretty much all the issues I have with that one. Bulkhead is wonderful. He's great. Fun transformation, big powerful bot, nice clean alt mode. He's great. Put him right there, A tier. I think if he's just called Bulkhead, not Prime Bulkhead, it's like, I think it would be great. I don't think anyone would have any issues with him. Shut up. Ooh, Laser Prime. Laser Prime's also really good. It's got a fun transformation. It feels like an upgrade. It feels like it's very similar to... Not saying like it's the same toy. It reminds me of Earthrise Prime. It's like if you made Earthrise Prime G2, which felt really cool. I liked that a lot. I'll put him in A tier. Yeah, he's great. Galvatron. This figure is amazing. It is great. Amazing robot mode. Fun as hell transformation. Cool ass alt mode. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, right there. No, he goes in S. I think he's the highlight. Yeah. And he comes with some really cool weapons. Like, he has guns that look like his ship, and they look like cool weapons. He's got the Matrix. Just wonderful. The best Galvatron. I don't think it's as good as Cyclonus, but that's kind of hard to beat. Although Kingdom did do that. No, I did it once. I did it once. G2 Megatron. I get the idea because the core class Megatron turns into a tank. It's a great figure. I'd put it in A. But it works as G1 because the robot mode is very G1 coded. It doesn't really work for G2, I don't think. Still not bad. Just put it in B tier. Ooh, Shockwave was interesting. Really cool robot mode, if not a little chunky. He's got some back kibble. He's got a fun alt mode. And I think it came with the accessory that he was supposed to have. It's just really good. I kind of want to put an A tier for like a little core class Shockwave. It does what it's supposed to really well, and it actually works as a gun, although it looks like you're just holding a giant ship. Ooh, Tarantulas. Tarantulas is a little simple, but he is excellent. Like, he is great. I'm not gonna put him quite in S tier. I think he looks a little underpainted. Like he's not. He doesn't have that much green, with the dark green I always associate with him. Doesn't have the black on the back of his head for no reason. And again, he's a little too simple to be an S. Because S doesn't necessarily mean it's better than A. S usually has an X factor that, you know, really brings a lot of spice that I crave in Transformers. Tarantulas doesn't really have that. But he's still great. Oh, I don't remember this dude's name. Wild Rider? This dude sucks. He's not quite D tier. But he's close. He's like a C-. This dude I was not a fan of. He's got a nice alt mode, but his transformation sucks. His robot mode is like really, really crappy. It's like thin. His elbows are uncomfortable. He's made out of these sharp edges, but not the good kind. He's got a lot of kibble on the back. It doesn't feel like a modern Transformer. I don't think he works particularly well. G-Axis has the hot rod shoulders. I think Perspective then gave him the nickname. The shoulders that I can't stand, or like they hinge out in the wrong way, because I think, yeah, the hinge is like inwards, like towards the robot mode, inside of the shoulder swivel. So that means when you rotate it, no, I think it's outside of it. I don't remember. What I mean is that the shoulders go in the wrong way. Generations Rhinox has it. Yeah. The shift upwards is underneath the shoulder swivel. So like when you rotate the arms forward, the shoulders don't move out, so his arms aren't spread out when you move the shoulders up. It's really annoying, and I hate when they do that. You know, unfortunately, there's some amazing figures that do have that problem. Some of the commander classes that are bangers have that problem, and he unfortunately has that. But otherwise, he's got a fun transformation, good alt mode, great robot mode. He's great. Put him right there. Yeah, A tier. Ooh, Blitzwing. Okay. Everyone likes to say this figure sucks because he's got a really good robot mode, but he's got 2 terrible alt modes. I will defend the tank mode. The tank mode is big, chunky. It does what it needs to. It looks great. It does have the cockpit, but it's both show and toy accurate. So I think it's okay. It would benefit without it, but it's kind of part of Blitzwing's MO and identity. So I think it's forgivable. Jet mode sucks, though. I'm not going to defend that. But Blitzwing is not 3 toys. He is 4. Oh, shit. Okay, anyways. He has the robot mode, 2 alt modes, and the puzzle. And that's what I think a lot of people forget about this. This dude's engineering is amazing. The jet mode does suck. But if he had a passable jet mode, he'd be an S tier. One of the best triple changers ever made. Unfortunately, it does suck, so he does have to go into A tier. But, like, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Ooh, Ratbat. Ratbat's great. I think Ratbat's amazing. Yeah, I think his robot mode's a little better than Iguanus, and his alt mode works a little better, but his engineering is very simple. So I'll probably put him just the same place. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Wave 3. Wave 3 was great. It was so magical, and then... Well, I'll talk about it in a second. Dead End's my favorite Stunticon. Outside of Motormaster, he is wonderful. I want to put him in A tier. I think he's... He has the same engineering that this dude has, but his robot mode's really cool. His alt mode's fantastic. And my most successful video was about this guy. It was also about Studio Series 86 Ironhide, but it's mostly about this guy. So I have a soft spot for him. I'm going to put him right here. Yeah, he's great. I love him. I'm not going to put him in B tier. Skullgrin. This is my favorite figure of Wave 3. Somehow. There's 2 Beast Wars figures. 2 big red Beast Wars figures. Wave 3 was red, right? This was the only dude who wasn't red. Well, I guess the core class too. But this dude is so rad. I love his robot mode. He's so much fun. But his alt mode is so stupid. I gotta put him in B tier. It's still a good toy. I still like it, but if this was a subjective ranking, he'd be an S, right? But he has to be in B. No, he's not C tier. Ugh. So yeah, I mean, Legacy Wave 3 was so magical, and then I got Point Blank. Now, there is one positive to this figure I found, and that is... Okay, kind of like how FNAF... Okay, so he's like FNAF Security Breach. The thing is, I'm a FNAF 3 fan, and it annoys me when people say FNAF 3 is the worst one, and it was considered the worst one, and that pissed me off, because, like, it's not. It's got the best gameplay, but I'm not going to get into that. That's off topic. The great thing about Security Breach is it's so fucking bad that now people don't regard 3 as the worst anymore. Everyone says it's Security Breach. That's what this guy is. I hate the fact that I had to say this was the worst figure of Wave 3. Now I don't have to, because this fucking piece of shit, oh my god, he is terrible. He is so fucking bad. His engineering, it's kind of fun, but it's got a couple of steps that are, like... It's got clearance issues, kind of like... His transformation is like Kingdom Rhinox in that aspect. Fun idea for transformation, but it can be a little frustrating at times. Alt mode's just a big nothing. I think he does have an opening cockpit, but it's only for the transformation. It doesn't really work when he's transformed. His robot mode is so fucking bad. Articulation is abysmal. His proportions are terrible. He's got a big, stupid-ass head. Terribly designed shoulders that are really tiny. He's got these big-ass legs. It's so bad. It's not F tier, but it's not good. It is fucking bad. The only good thing about him is he is big for deluxe. They should have just made him a Voyager. Like, he doesn't have a bicep swivel. It's such an important joint to have. I think the the most important ones, at least the shoulder articulation, bicep swivel. Those are the big ones, and hips. If you don't have a head articulation on modern figures, that'd be bad. But like, I could still have fun with it. But if it doesn't have, especially if it has all these other joints, if it doesn't have bicep swivel, oh my god, that is a joint you cannot have, or that is not a joint you can omit. Oh, he's awful. I'm going to enjoy roasting this dude in a review. Okay, next we have Armada Starscream. Armada Starscream's great. It's basically the original, but like it looks super, super show accurate. And yeah, he has the gimmicks still, but they're all manual. He's very fun to transform. I was about to skip him, but I'm so glad I didn't. I think he's right here. Yeah, he's great. He's great. Inferno, he kind of has the X factor that Tarantulas didn't have. His robot mode and his ant mode are all perfect. I think he's S. He's great. Fantastic. Not Armada. Dragon Megatron. You know, he's got a couple of problems. Obviously, everyone's complained about his head his head sculpt, but I think there's a lot of other problems. I think his proportions are off. Because the thing is, I always imagine Dragon Megatron of being thick. A thick, big, bulky dragon. And a thick robot. But in his alt mode, it's very thin. Granted, it still looks really cool. It's very big. His tail's very tiny, though. That's unfortunate. His robot mode is super, like, emaciated. His head's very small. It's got a terrible head sculpt. And then he's got, like, the back flap, which is annoying. Now, that being said, it's still really good. So, I'm still going to put him in A tier, but, like, probably, like, right here. Yeah, he's got a lot of problems, but he still kicks ass. He's still a really fun figure. So, oh yeah, we got the Titan. Oh, how did I forget? Didn't get him. No, and I won't get him. I don't really like Titans. I don't even know who this fucker was, anyways. Cybertron. He's a Cybertron dude. I'm honestly, if it was even if it was G1 Metroplex, I wouldn't get him. I don't care. Don't care. I'm good. Motormaster. I'm not ranking him. Motormaster he's magic. His engineering is so fun. All of his modes work so well. And the way they incorporated the Stunticons, it made me want to complete the Stunticons. I hate the Stunticons. That's how good he is. It's one thing to have like a great figure of a character you love, but it's even better when you have a figure that's so good it makes you love a character that you hate. Kingdom Rodimus was kind of one of those characters. I don't hate him because he's like, oh, he killed Prime. He's just lame. He looks stupid. He's about the same as Hot Rod. Rodimus sucks, but that figure's amazing. I think I'm going to put him at the top. He is the figure of the year for Legacy. Most Commander classes are, aren't they? Okay, so that's it for Legacy. Overall, really good. I mean, almost everything was in A tier. There was barely any B tiers. You had two stinkers. Okay, a C tier's not a stinker. It's average. Although he's like a C minus. Yeah. Now, this doesn't have Blaster, which would be an S tier. It also doesn't have the Hot Rod core class, which I think it should, because it came with the veiny weapon that you used to complete the combination for the core class weapons. He would be like in C tier, but above this guy. So, that's pretty good. Let's get to Legacy Evolution. Infamously, if you watch this channel, don't care for this wave, and I especially hate the first wave. Oh boy, Sludge is a great way to start. Oh my god, he's terrible. He's F tier. Still one of the worst Transformers. I think he's bottom 10. I'm sure you could find 10 worse Transformers, but like context, it's like, oh man, like G1 Wheelie, G1 Ironhide. That was in G1. There's barely any figures that are by today's standards good outside of Missing Link. Like Prime's pretty good. Soundwave's great. Shockwave's amazing. Bruticus is stellar. I think that's about it. Maybe there's a couple of others. They don't really hold up that well, and that's okay. It's like Animorphs Tobias. Yeah, that's probably the worst Transformer, but Animorphs wasn't a very good toy line. War for Cybertron is so good. War for Cybertron and Legacy, amazing toy line. So to make something that is like Prime Arachnid level bad, unforgivable. I don't care if it's a combiner. Because the other core class Dinobots weren't this bad, but they did come close. Starting off with Slag. Where is he? Oh, I'm in Legacy United. Okay. I was a little down on this figure at first, but honestly, I think now that I have the leader class, I can appreciate this guy a little bit. His proportions are still a little off. I was really upset with like the little stubby arms that don't move. I mean, the leader class has very tiny arms. I was very disappointed with that. I think for what it is, it's like a B tier. I think I might have put it C tier at one point. I'll probably put it B. Yeah, I mean Triceratops mode's great, and that's my favorite mode for him. I think his head sculpt's a little small, but that's fine. If it was a little bigger and his legs were a little tinier, he'd probably be like A. Well, of course, if he also had bendable elbows, but that's it. That's fine. Sound Blaster. This is core class Soundwave, but black. Yeah, one of the best War for Cybertron molds. Despite its simplicity, it's great. Wonderful. Needle Nose is really good. He's a lot of fun. His engineering is great. His alt mode's sick. Yeah, his alt mode is very, very nostalgic. It reminds me of a G1 toy. I'll put him right there. He's good. I was very pleased with him. I was gonna skip him, but I'm glad I didn't. I want to get Spinister, but he's so expensive. Like, he's $100. Quake, I might get. I might get Quake. If I see him in stores for $20, I'll probably get him. I heard he's a little controversial, but I don't know. I think his alt mode looks fine. I guess I'm forgiving on tank formers, I guess. Ooh, Hot Rod. No, not Hot Rod. Hot Shot. I made that mistake in, like, my reactions. Hot Shot. He's a meme. He's a meme. His old toy's terrible. It's a funny joke. And now he's got a good one. Not great. I'll put him in B tier. He's got some problems. Like, his transformation's a little fiddly. He's got tiny little arms, big legs, but he's still good. He's still good. Let's see what else we got. The Junkion. I gotta be honest, I don't care for this figure. I don't. I think his engineering is really annoying, and the fact that he splits apart, it's like, dude, if you're gonna make a weaponizer, go all out. I don't care that they parts formed. They were all fine. You made characters like Cog or Six Gun or Brunt. Or was it Brent? I guess, yeah, it was. Those guys always split apart to transform. That's fine. And then I didn't get the modulators. I don't know about those guys. And then there's the fossilizers. Those things were new characters. They could parts form with that character design in mind. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care that they parts form. This dude's transformation's annoying because the limbs still split apart. His arm transformation in particular is really bad. His leg transformation's pretty fun. He's a bland-looking robot mode. His arms looks pretty bad in robot mode. His alt mode's pretty cool. He doesn't weaponize very well at all. He's like an armor figure, but like the weaponizers and the fossilizers could both be armor for your Transformers and be weapons, you know? They don't parts form, but at the same time, the whole point of weaponizers was lost with these guys. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? No. No, I didn't care for those. I don't know. Some people like those figures. That's fine. I don't get it. Oh, God. This one. It's this guy, except he has only one gun, and the spoiler parts forms in, like, oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. D tier. I hate it. Not bad. That was my introduction to Legacy Evolution. My introduction to Legacy was Skid's character that I really wanted because I really liked the video on him, and I kind of applied him to other characters I liked. I was glad to get him. Legacy United started with, I believe, Animated Prime, and he was amazing. Legacy Evolution started with, like, this guy, just because I'm like, I need to complete the Stunticons. I fucking hated him. Ruined the mood. It's like when you get your birthday party for birthday, you get money, and all of it goes into paying your bills immediately. Hopes ruined, mood soured, birthday party sucks now. Birthday's bad. That's what that felt like. Ooh, the Voyagers are pretty good. No leaders, though. Tarn, he's got the dumbass shoulder thing problem that he's got the hot rod shoulders, but, you know, other than that, I think he's good. I think his transformation's not as fun, but still really involved. His robot mode's super slim and sleek. His alt mode works, but I don't really like it that much. I think it looks a little too alien, personally, in my opinion. I'm still going to put it, like, I'll put it right here. I think I like him a little better than G-Axis. Yeah, that's a good spot for Tarn. I think Kimba Prime, on the other hand, excellent. Robot mode looks great. Other than his weird face, the lion mode is on par. His engineering is really fun. I love this figure. I think it's like top A tier. Not quite S tier, but it's close. I think he's better than Tarn. Be straight up honest. I really enjoyed him. I wish he was my first figure I got. Also, every year we got an Optimus. It's like, okay, Siege Optimus, whatever, Cybertronian Optimus, Earthrise Optimus, Earth Mode Optimus, Kingdom, Beast Wars Optimus. What are we going to do after that? We get a new Optimus every year, but how are we going to top Earthrise? G2 Optimus. Okay, what about next time? Kimba Optimus. Wow. And then we got Animated Optimus the next year. And yeah, we do have Armada Optimus. We'll talk about him in a second. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, boy. This thing is ass. D tier. It's bad. It's really bad. I'm trying to think it's worse. Yeah, I mean, this is the worst Grimlock toy I think they released. He's got so much shit on the back. His wings are the wrong way. He has no shoulder articulation, but unlike Slag's, who's really tiny, his are massive. He's got these big-ass feet. His alt mode is atrocious. It's like G1 Prime was or G1 Grimlock is basically perfect outside of the articulation. It's fine for the time. Why can't you just take what that figure did and just apply it to this, you know? I mean, how did G1 Megatron have a better core class than this guy? I don't know. Ugh. Thundercracker is pretty good, but I just got this and I just put it in the bin. I'm tired of this mold. It's still pretty good, though. B tier. I'll put it in B tier. Yeah. It's weird. I usually love Thundercracker, but that was the last of the three. I just couldn't be fucked anymore. Oh, man. This guy's kind of like Skullgrin, where I love him, but I don't think I can put him any higher than B. He's got the same problem. His robot mode is phenomenal. But his alt mode does look way worse than hers. So I do think this toy is a little worse. Plus, she has, like, the extra weapons, which are cool. He doesn't have anything. Like, yeah. Unfortunately. He's got the little ninja stars that he can only hold in one hand. It's got a cool gimmick, though. Cool by modern toy times. Or modern toy standards. With this guy. He's a little better, but I don't think he's great. I still put him in C tier. It's a very boring bot. Oh, and also, the big thing they want you to encourage when it comes to swapping around the vehicle parts, you need to get a second version of this guy in order to do it. So, yeah, I never got to do the cool thing where it's like the truck with the two front ends of the motorcycle. Can't do that because I only have one, and I'm not getting a second one. Just for, like, 1 second of fun. Absolutely not. Are you out of your fucking mind? Maybe if I like that mold, I'd do it. Ooh, Billy. Twin cast. I couldn't rank Blaster because I guess he doesn't count. I'll rank him, though. He's great. He's a great mold. He's kind of like Soundwave, but like he still has the cockpit that works. His robot mode looks perfectly proportionate. On the contrary, and his transformation's more engaging. His alt mode looks way cleaner. It's just that toy, but better. It's really good. S tier. All right. Swoop is the best of the core class Dinobots, but not by much. His alt mode's pretty bad. His engineering is very basic, but hey, his robot mode is decent. It works enough, I guess. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna put in C tier. It's good. It looks like Swoop. It works enough. Can't say the same thing for Scar. He just doesn't work. I don't think he's as bad as Grimlock, but like a C tier. He's not great. He's not great, unfortunately. Ooh, Beachcomber. Beachcomber is basically the original toy. Actually, it's kind of like Power of the Primes, but just better. And it's kind of cool when you compare the two. It's like this toy you already thought was good, this piece of art that you already thought was good. We've made one that's even better, and it makes the old one look redundant. I like when they do that. I've done that myself to some of my old art pieces. It's great. I think I'll put him right there. Yeah. Now right there. Unfortunately, his big problem is he's very simple. So that means they really should have done some of the other mini-bots first. Oh, wait. I just realized one more mold I can't do. I can't do Gears because I don't have him yet. Granted, he's in my pile of loot. I'm just waiting till next month in order to ship them. Because I think the Studio Series Optimus is also there. So I'm going to ship him too. Unfortunately, I'll just put him in can't get yet. But I'm sure he'll be great. I've heard nothing but good things about him. Finally, I'm about to get him. That's nice. That feels good, right? Yeah. Okay. Next, we have... Oh, we're still in Wave 3. Armada Megatron. This figure's kind of been tainted with bad memories from Theo Adams' terrible review of him. But, I mean, past that, it's basically the old toy, but just better. She doesn't have the gimmicks. He doesn't need them. I'm not trying to throw shade at Theo, by the way. Second favorite Transformers reviewer. I just think that was kind of a miss. He's great. I think he's great. He's a fun figure still. He doesn't need gimmicks in order to be fun. Transformers are fun by themselves. Put him right there. Yeah, I was very satisfied with him. I think it's the first real leader of Legacy. Well, I mean, or Legacy Evolution. Because, you know, he wasn't a thing, or I didn't get him. Wave 1 just straight up didn't have any. So it's like, yeah, I was just very satisfied to have a big Armada toy. Very satisfying. He doesn't really look like Armada. I always associate Armada designs as like really sleek and clean. Ooh, Sludge is pretty good. His alt mode's a little weak, but his engineering's actually pretty fun for a core class Dinobot. And his engineering's actually pretty good. Top of B tier. I kind of want to put him in A tier. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with him. I think he's great. By far the best core class Dinobot. I think he's way better than Swoop. Yeah, his robot mode's about as good. And he's a character that's actually hard to get right, you know? So there's that. I'm not ranking Volcanicus. Actually, I will. Bad idea. I'm going to put him in D tier for bad idea. Bad idea all around. Should have just made them function. We didn't need a combiner with the Dinobots. Who cares? Who gives a shit? We don't have a combiner for Legacy United. We don't need one, right? Oh, man, Bombshell. Dude, this thing was disappointing because Bombshell's my favorite Insecticon. He's not that great. I don't think he's bad, but I gotta put him in C tier. His robot mode's kind of scrawny. It's got the head flap. Alt mode looks weird. Engineering's whatever. I still like him, but he's okay. He works if you just need a Bombshell, but he could have been so much better. It's so sad. I think he's what soured me the most. This is a good toy. I don't think it really works particularly well for Bludgeon, but yeah, put him right there. Yeah. I mean, it's still Bludgeon. It's a good mold. It's Bludgeon. I just don't think it works. Because Bludgeon I always imagined being like a very much samurai with like the waistcoat, the waist skirt, I should say. And he turns into like a tank, not a Cybertronian tank. This just does not work for Bludgeon. For me, at least. I just didn't get much out of it. Yeah, I mean, it's still a good toy, but I was a little disappointed by it. Oh, Dreadwing. How do I want to rank this guy? How do I want to rank him? If his engineering worked... Skyquake. Oh, you're about to hear it, because I don't have Skyquake, but I do have Dreadwing. I have the infamous video of me raging at this guy, which is very funny, because the editing was on point, but robot mode's cool. Jet mode is very nice and big. It reminds me of Jetstorm, but that engineering is... If it worked, he'd probably be an A. I've heard a lot of people say that it's not a skill issue, because I've heard other people have issues with it, and I can transform anything. If I could figure out how to transform fucking Kingdom Rhinox, I can transform anything. I think it's just a manufacturing problem. I'm not going to let that get in the way. What top of B tier? Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people have issues with this mold, but I still think it's fun. It's cool. I don't care for it. Oh, speaking of which, the fucking Heartbreak, where is it? Armada Prime. What a shame. It's still going in S tier, because if it doesn't have the problematic ankle flaps, if you didn't have that, he would probably be like right here. His robot mode is so fucking sick. His truck mode is so sick. This is my favorite Optimus design. His engineering is really fun when you get him into the super mode. His super mode is like a lot better than the OG. Just such a shame he has that QC problem. I'll put him in right there. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's the only commander class that has like an actual problem, which is a shame. Because all of them would be S tier. They're all S tier. They're always the best of the best. I don't have the 86 Magnus, so I'm not sure about him. But they're almost always peak. I think that's it for that's it for Legacy Evolution. Overall, still pretty good wave. It just C and D is a little bigger, even B tier. Not that much A tiers, but that's okay. Let's talk about Legacy United. Oh, I didn't post all my reviews yet because I don't feel like posting them. It was this fucking review because it's super low energy. I don't want to record it again. Oh man. Well, okay. I already talked about this thing. I don't remember what I gave it. Did I give it like a B or an A? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't remember. Shit. He's got the butt flap, and he's pretty simple engineering-wise, but he's still pretty cool. Probably put him B. Yeah. And I think I'll put the same with the oh, we'll get him to later. Snarl. Basically just the Beast Wars toy, but a lot better. He does the faux parts, but really well. I enjoy this figure a lot. I'm gonna put we got Snarl next to each other.
Wait, that's Tasmania Kid. That's not Snarl.
Shut up, you Poindexter. Yeah, again, would you call this? Oh, where the fuck is he? Where is he? Oh yeah, this guy. Would you call him a Beast Machines toy? Oh, he's a Beast Wars Neo character. Yeah, he is. But in America, we got him under Beast Machines. Even though it's the same fucking toy. And this is an American toy line. No, you're calling him Beast Wars Neo. And likewise, I don't care that he was on the show. This is not a Beast Wars 2 toy. It's not. It's a Beast Wars toy. That's where he originated from. It's not even like Skybite where it's like, okay, we changed the color. He's different from like Cybershark. No, that's not how that works. Oh, I didn't rank him. He's B. He's just good. He works. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good spot for him. It's good. It's good. Oh man. Okay, this is I feel like I was wrong on the this is the one I feel like I'm a crazy person because everyone loves this mold. I think it's kind of weak, man. I hate to say it. I think it is. I think all mode's terrible. His transformation would be good if it wasn't for the fact that it's really tiny. He's got the clear plastic. Mine's cracking already. His robot mode's good though. His robot mode's good. I have to put him in C tier. I hate the fact that I do it. I thought this was gonna be a very controversial figure. You know, I thought it'd be like the Cliff Jumper from Earthrise, but no, everyone loves him. I'm just an idiot apparently, but I don't know. I felt like my review is pretty reasonable with my criticisms with him. So he's got he's gonna be in C tier. Hate to say it. I hate to, but I kind of gotta. Not a popular opinion, I guess. That's fine. Windblade. And this is another one. Again, this is a figure that everyone... This one and Thundertron. Those are the two that I didn't want from the wave the most. I was waiting for the repaint of him for Alpha Trizer, which we're probably going to get next year. And I just don't care for Windblade. I still got them because it's like, might as well. It's just one figure I'm skipping out of wave 1. I almost always get everything in wave 1. I'm not going to do that next year, probably, because I'm not getting hardcore into Transformers anymore. I'll talk about that in an upcoming video, though. And then this one... I was just like, well, I gotta have, in the same way that I have to have a Bulkhead, I need a Windblade, right? And those are the two figures that everyone said was bad from Wave 1. Two characters that I don't like, but I think they're both great. I think this is a great figure. Robot mode's great, transformation's great, jet mode's great. I gotta put her in A. I thought she was good. I don't really get the hate for this figure. I don't get it. Sorry, I don't see it. I don't get it. Chase also kind of sucks. He's got great legs. His legs function and feel incredible, and they transform super well. He has some of the worst arms, though. Like, they're blocky. They look like shit. They get in the way of each other. The transformation sucks. They don't lock in. And it's a shame, because I really wanted to like this guy. This guy in Bumblebee I really wanted to like, but I don't think he's that great, unfortunately. I think he's a little better, but not by much. It's a shame. A rescue bot is so funny. That is such a funny joke. But alas, that's not meant to be. All right, Rock Lord, dude. Again, I don't think he does the rock. He doesn't do the weaponizing aspect as well. His transformation's a little better though, and he does an okay job at it. You can still get some cool weapons, like you can get a cool hammer out of it. But yeah, Still not as good as the weaponizers or fossilizers. And the fact that it's Rocklord weaponizers, that sound like a match made in heaven. They had one job. They had one job. Unfortunately, only got literally 2 molds, and then we got the core class, but like, it's not the same thing. It doesn't do the weaponizing aspect. Ugh, Legacy United fell off. But let's not dwell on that. Animated Optimus is, he's like, what's the best way I can say this? This is basically if you made Siege Optimus, but an animated toy. It's magical. The robot mode is amazing. Engineering is a marvel. Truck mode looks great. It looks like an animated toy. I kind of want to put him right there. Yeah, I think he's the highlight. He's so fucking good. He's so good. He's great. Oh my god, Beast Machine's Cheetor. I got this dude and Earthspark Nightshade on the same day. The 2 weirdest Transformers. They're both good, but they're also very simple. I still like I'll talk about it later. I like the what was it? The Voyager from Beast Machines. That's still my favorite Cheetor toy. But this is pretty good too. He feels like a Mega Bloks toy. I'll put him like right here. I like him. I don't know if he's great though. I enjoy him a lot. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Thundertron. Thundertron's really good. Fun as hell engineering. Cool ass lion mode. Robot mode is great. He's cool. I think I'm going to put him right here. I think Thundertron's nice. And Tigerhawk is basically everything I wanted Dragon Megatron to be. It's got the same engineering as the original toy, which was very complex, but very fun. He has a great robot mode, basically perfect. His Tiger mode looks fantastic. Unfortunately, the back legs are a little tiny, but past that... Oh, I already have the review of him. He's like an S. Put him right there. Great figure. No, I'm going to put him right there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, next. Shard. Shard is magic. Shard is really cool. Such a great figure. She's a lot more fun than the other Rock Lords have been. So she actually gets to go in A tier. I like her a lot. Put her right there. Right there. No, right there. Yeah, I love Shard. Shard's great. Still doesn't do the weaponizing aspect as well as I want to, but she does a much better job at it. Very versatile and very fun figure. Silverbolt is also wonderful. He is... I like his update to the engineering. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's missing the identity. I don't think he really is. This transformation is about as fun as the original. People love to say the original is so much more complex. I don't think that's true. It's very simple. Outside of Sky Shadow, all of the Fusors were very simple engineering-wise. It's still a really fun transformation. His robot mode looks great. The wings are a little low, and the proportions in Wolf mode are a little off, but I had so much fun with this figure. I love it. I'll put him right there. I think this thing's great. I like him more than Tarantulas, but just by a hair. Probably not a popular opinion, but I fucking love that dude. Ooh, Cybertron Starscream. Another really good figure. I think he's a little better than the Armada. Yeah. Maybe that's just nostalgia talking. It's so weird because he had the really big toy that I had as a kid, and now it's like normal size. It looks so tiny. He's very detailed too, but I think he works a little better. His transformation's a little bit more fun. Cool ass toy. Awesome. Great. I've heard some people slander the Armada toy. I don't get it. The jet mode's way better. They're both good jet modes. They're both good robot modes too. I don't know. Oh, that's almost for what? Save Sandstorm. Sandstorm is basically better than Blitzwing. I don't really care for his truck mode. His truck mode's fine though. It's fine. His engineering's pretty fun. He's got a great helicopter mode. His robot mode looks cool. His backpack's a little big. I don't think he's quite S tier. I'll put him right here. Maybe at the top of A tier. Sandstorm's great. And dude, those are 2 amazing waves. Legacy United fell off though. But not in a way that Evolution kind of did. It's just there isn't a lot of stuff to get, unfortunately. Cybertron Hotshot's not one of those cases. He's great. Unfortunately, he's a little simple, but he's very fun, unlike this guy. His robot mode is big, it's nice, it's cool. His shoulder articulation's a little limited, but we can forgive that. Super clean alt mode. I love this guy. I think he's great. Put him right there. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for him. I do. Okay, what do we got next? Oh boy. Oh boy, more Carbots. I hate. This dude sucks. Apparently people really like him. I don't see it. He's got like a spindly, shitty robot mode. His engineering's okay. His alt mode doesn't even look good, which was the appeal of the original toy. Not as bad as Point Blank, but still bad. I regret getting that guy. I just thought he looked cool on the shelf because he's like a nice shade of blue and yellow. Looks cool. I got him out. Immediately regret. I don't know. I feel like Transformers has black magic where the Transformers, the legacy figures, even if I don't want them, they put a little sprinkle on it. It just makes me want to buy them. And then when I get home, like, I think he had the same thing. I'm like, oh, he's so big and cool looking. I got him out. Instantly regret it. This thing sucks. I think Alita 1 almost did that to me, but I didn't get her. I think I got Energon Cruelock instead. Great figure. This guy, it's the same thing, but he looks a little cooler. B tier. And then wave 4, I got Motormaster. Motormaster's, I think, even better. Yeah, I think he's even better than Optimus. Because this is a figure that, like, was really hard to get. So the fact that you can get animated Motormaster at a very easy price, and he looks so cool. He's got so much personality. His head sculpt is perfect. He might be the best. Oh man, I think he might be. We're not gonna rank these guys. We'll do Soundwave. Yeah, we'll do Soundwave. Soundwave. I gotta be honest, man. Even though this is an Earthrise figure, I'll still rank it. I think he's B. I don't think he's that good. I mean, he's good. His robot mode looks like Soundwave, and also he's got better paint applications. He won't fucking yellow like the Netflix one, which is very tragic. On the flip side, though, he's got some. He still has like the shoulder articulation, which has like a weird dead zone. His robot mode doesn't have as really good proportions. His engineering's very basic outside of his ankle transformation, which is kind of fun. And then his alt mode's kind of flawed. I hate to say it because I do love Soundwave, but I think the mold's kind of not that great, unfortunately. Ugh. I'm not going to rank these. If I were... This thing sucks. He's like a D, maybe an E. Well, I don't do E. He's cool. I love the colors on this guy, and Buzzsaw is pretty good too. We're not going to do him. We'll end this with Magmatron. How about that, huh? Now, here's the problem with this mold. I can't rank this thing objectively. I can't fucking do it. There is no SSS, so we're just going to do this. Yes. 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 I mean, it's the Megatron of Neo. He turns into a bunch of dinosaurs. Dude, a David Kaye voicing this would be even more of a dream come true than this mold releasing. This thing made my birthday so good. I opened him on my birthday. I got him like a couple days before. Dude, this thing was great. Wonderful self-birthday present. Absolutely wonderful. I can't tell you if he's like good or bad. It's a commander class. They're always good. His robot mode is a nice upgrade. I can't do it, dude. It's too subjective for me. It's too subjective. He probably, if I had to make an estimate, would be like right here. I can't do it though. I have to put him in yes. I can't do a Megatron voice. My voice is fucked up. Oh, that is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. But there's my legacy tier list. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, good toy line. Good toy line. Age of the Primes, hopefully, whatever that trilogy's called, hopefully that'll be good. I'm sure it'll be good. Unfortunately, I think it'll be too hard to get into because Transformers is going in a dark place, but that's, again, a separate video. What time has it been? How long has it been? Oh, 53 minutes. Wonder if we could do, let's see if we could do War for Cybertron. That would take too long, plus it's all the way down here. Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't have this mold, but I will rank it. It's an A tier. It's just Sideswipe. It's a good mold. I don't need to own this. I will. It's one of the few Wave 5 figures I'm going to get. Him and Cosmos. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Cosmos. It's just Sideswipe. It's just Sideswipe. That's all that needs to be said about it. That's it. I think his auto badge is pretty cool though. But yeah, that's Legacy. Very sad it came to an end, but it still has a spiritual successor. Even if it's not even if it doesn't share the name, the contents are still the same. That works. It's still Transformers still has some highlights ahead of times, and that will be more relevant with probably my second to next Transformers video. I have a video done. I just need to get the thumbnail right. It's a weirdly hard thumbnail for me to get right. So, I don't know. Yeah, these are the figures I didn't get and I won't get. These are the ones I can't get. I'll get him and him eventually. Big Bad Toy Store just needs to send this thing. I just need to have Big Bad Toy Store send this thing. I'll get him eventually. I don't know if I'm going to get him. If I can find him for like a reasonable price, maybe. But it's just Core Class Optimus. So that's it. If I can't get him, it's okay. I'm fine with never having any of these. Yeah. Quake, maybe him, because purple is a cool color. These two are the only ones I can consider getting. Yeah. If I can ever get the rest of them, I'll be content with my life. I'm trying to cut down on Transformers anyways. Save a little bit more money, right? So that's probably going to be about it. Let's get the... No, that's not it. Where's the... Oh, it's right here. Star Wars Droids. My favorite Transformers show. Honestly, this show's better animated probably... No, I was going to say it's better written than G1. That's not true. It is better animated, though, and that makes me very sad. But, at least I'm not a Beast Machines fan.